Hello everyone, welcome to a new video for Bitcoin price prediction based on Elliott wave analysis and starting on the 1 hour chart for the intraday and 15-minute chart to see what happened for Bitcoin, what it might happen in the next few hours. So in the daily we said of course we are expecting here as bullish scenario of course. We have 1 2 and 1 2. Yeah, our wave 2 here is an ABC expanding flat finishing double 1 2 and of course moving with a leading diagonal for a wave 1 and currently we're looking for a second wave 2 toward the downside. We are still inside the green box for a wave 2. We did not reach the 886 yet. Reaching the 886, of course, let's go to the 15-minute chart. Reaching the 886 meaning of course that higher potential, we're gonna take the low and of course we gonna invalidate this 1 2 and higher potential of course that we move toward the downside. Now as per analyzing this wave toward the downside, we have of course here an A B and a C, three waves down or potentials. It can be a zigzag because this is an impulse. And then we have three waves up and then of course 1 2 3 4 and a 5. We're still expecting of course one more leg toward the downside. If we reach the 886, that would be not a good indication, right? So what we are looking at, potential A, B, and a C toward the downside. Now this can be as well 1 2 3 4 and a 5. No invalidation taken as well, so be careful. It can transform to 1 2 3 4 5. Our signal for a wave 3 is of course the 886 again. So we would like of course to stay inside this blue box here and not getting of course to the 886 unless of course we are bearish. If we are bearish, therefore we have to count here as an A, B, and a C, right? Or WXY to finish a wave 4 potential, but very low possibility still for me. As higher possibility, still looking for high. I know that the momentum is, of course, getting lower and lower, but I still see, of course, higher possibility for the bullish, and that because of several reasons. The first reason is, of course, this one too. An expanding diagonal, very rare case scenario to be a wave 1, a very weird A, B, and a C as an expanding flat, overshooting wave B, and then, of course, turning this higher potentially in three waves rather than five waves, A, B, and a C. And when you have three waves here, you cannot expect, of course, further moves toward the downside because you finish three waves up, three waves down, 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. This is the first main reason. The second reason is that we still impulsive with three or triple 1-2s here. We did not yet reach the 886. And of course, because I'm looking here at a leading diagonal, higher potential when you see a leading diagonal, it is an impulse toward the upside, a wave 1 for an impulse, meaning higher potential that we are bullish still. And of course, the final reason why I'm still bullish because of KGT, of course. Here we go. On the 3-minute chart, we got our divergence right now. We got a bullish signal and potentially, of course, a divergence. Our bullish signal is strong, is not 500, but 450 almost, which is nice to see. And potentially, of course, moving still for higher. Now, one more leg is still optional, of course, to finish this ABC toward the downside for a wave 2, because this has to be finished, of course, in 5 ways, 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5, unless, of course, invalidation, again, coming back to the 82K 300, taking this high, meaning, of course, we are in WX and a Y, but, of course, very, very low possibility, and that because of the impulsive wave here that we can see potentially, by the way, it looks like even three waves up, and you would like to finish this at least as an impulse. Of course, we have a 1 2 internally here, 1 2 3 4 5. Now if our wave 5 succeed before hitting the 886, would be preferable, of course, to move to the upside. So we're gonna watch and see, guys. Of course, the bearish scenario is still there as well, don't forget, but don't forget that it's gonna be a very boring bearish scenario. Very boring. What I mean with this, boring is gonna be like just moving slowly, hitting some fibs level for wave B here to make it much more expanded, I would say, in three waves down here, where you see, of course, this is gonna transform into WXY, because anyway, you cannot be 1, 2, 3, 4 invalidated, so no impulse here. Potentially, of course, we are looking still, if in case we're looking for lower, we're looking kind of like W and X and a Y, somehow like this. Your X is a very, very weird ABC running flat and then moving for one more wave toward the downside as A, B, and a C, somehow like this, three waves up, three waves down, continuation toward the upside. And all of this happening, why? Because we still need to reach a wave B, which it has to be very long in time. Very long in time. Normally, the normal time required for this wave B starts at the 0.618. This is a normal time, which is, of course, on 24 March. Very, very long time. And that because, of course, of your wave A here. It's a very long wave A as well, right? In three waves. You finished here. And you're expecting three waves toward the upside. And don't forget that this is a wave B. The wave B is like like very painful. It's like a pain in the ass, I would say it. It's very painful. So it's like a very choppy range everywhere that you will see for a wave B, because it has several patterns as well that it can unfold. It's like it can be a flat, it can be an expanding flat, it can be a zigzag, it can be a triangle, it can be WXY. As you can see, it has a lot of forms that it can unfold, and that's why we see, of course, this choppy price, guys. So basically, this is also a confirmation that we are still looking for a wave B toward the upside. Whatever it happens in this area, here, we're still looking for higher a little bit to reach the blue box and then moving toward the downside. That was it for Bitcoin for the intraday. Thank you for watching. Thank you for your likes and comments, and see you in the next one. Bye-bye.